a difference of only 1 pin, and there's the leader. We'll come back with more right after this message on ESPN. Well, this gentleman is down 1 pin. Got a double going in the 7th.
And that's
Steve Martin.
His wife Kimmy looking on. That little bottle he had in his pocket is some stickum that he puts on his fingers. A number of the players use that. David Ozio uses it. Steve Fair. To take the lead by 9. Gives it a lot of room. Here it comes. And knocks the 10 pin out of there.
Come on. And these are knowledgeable bowling fans, as good as we've seen all summer. They appreciate this.
Oh, they've always been great here, especially when Tom Baker bowls well here. This ball
Take a look.
Half pocket. Now you watch the 6 pin where Skidmore left the soft 10, or he left it the one time, Martin did. He knocks it out there. Whenever you see that 6 pin knock out the 10, you know that the player had good lift off of his fingers and good roll on the ball.
He's tough, Mike. He's made the final 6 out of the last 7 tournaments. He's finished no lower than 8th. I'd say he is zoned in. All right, let's see what he can do now. Triple going, leads by 9.
By 19 now.
4 in a row. When it's sticky. How tough is that? 5 through 8 have belonged to Martin.
Skidmore, who was ahead the whole match, now finds himself trailing by 19. Bowling on lane 46, he's had only 2 strikes on this lane. 1 last game, 1 this game.
All right, let's see what he can do here.
To cut it to 9, and does. Perfect shot.
Boy, he came through when he had it, didn't he, Mike? Skidmore.
Again, the all-important 9th frame coming up as we see the score. The difference, 148, 139. 9 pins, both players working on strikes. Skidmore is going at a 229 pace right now. He's potential 259. Well, Steve Martin is potential 268.
The difference, $7,000. 8 for second, 15 for first. And the so important PBA title. Martin has 7. Skidmore has 4.
Skidmore, who has not missed lane 45 this game, wants 1 more right now to take the lead back again and set himself up. Something broke his concentration. He heard something. He said something to Pisano. I don't know what it was that bothered him. So tough to stop and start again like that, Irv. I mean, it's just, if I were he, I would have put the ball down and just, it's a tough thing to do.
Good lift.
He did it, though. Boy, did he do it.
Boy, did you see that lift, Mike? Was that impressive? That's 3 in a row. A turkey. He was down 19.
That's why I call him Mr. Poise, I'll tell you what.
Crowded.
But Steve Martin's fate is in his own hands. He can go all the way for 268, and no matter what Skidmore does, Martin will win.
Look at the lift here. To cut it to 1.
Just a solid flush strike. Can't be any better than that. Martin trailing by 1 to regain the lead by 9.
He's had 4 in a row.
And he's there.
Oh, perfect. 5 in a row for Steve Martin.
I thought last week was good.
What a match.
9 pins. Martin right now going at a, what's he going at? It's a 248 pace right at this point. Skidmore going at a 239 pace. Potential 268 if he goes all the way for Martin. 259 for Skidmore.
We want to thank some people. Chuck Pisano, we mentioned his son is here today. John Campos, Phil Ferguson, the Goose, Harry Golden. The people who make our job so much easier. 5 in a row for this man, Steve Martin.
The first hit in the 10th.
Oh, Huff, you can't throw it any better. As his wife applauds. Steve Martin has 8 strikes in this game, 6 in a row.
Skidmore shows no emotion. Martin right over about the 7th board. The ball just sucks solidly into the 1-3 pocket. Perfect shot. Gee, you almost had the 7th pin there. But he has not won the match yet. That puts him in the 250s. He must get this next one to lock out Gary Skidmore. And we saw what Skidmore can do in the 10th frame of the last game. So Martin knows that and doesn't want to give him a chance.
Don't go to the icebox, folks. I'd suggest you stick around.
For the win. He threw it out the window. Left a 1, 2, 8, 10. His worst shot of the match, maybe of the week. And Skidmore has life.
It just got away from him, didn't it?
It's pressure, you know, it's just a tough shot. He just didn't get out of that ball cleanly. He looks at the count, he knows. See the follow through go way left? And the ball went right. As we talked about in the tip.
So he leaves the 10.
Finishes with 253. Skidmore needs 2 strikes. And what, 4 pins? And he wants a re-rack on lane 46. Skidmore, who's only had 3 strikes on lane 46 in 2 games, needs to throw 2 right now to win his 5th PBA title. And the way you do that is, you know, the old adage, you got to time. He's got to have the first one. You try and maintain as positive a mental frame as you can to say, hey, just take them one at a time, get this first one.
All right, he beat Peters 212 to 211. He's used to pressure. Let's see if he can double up. First things first.
He's there, and that's one. That's one. And Steve Martin, sitting on the bench, having rolled a 253, can lose, as we saw Dave Ferraro a few weeks ago lose with 278. We've had some tremendous matches in the last few weeks. Billy Young striking out of the 10th frame to make Jack's strike last week, and Jack's didn't do it. Young winning his first title.
So important that people are quiet here because he was bothered a moment ago. The story for Skidmore, 1 strike. Steve Martin knows it. He can do nothing about it.
No defensive bowling. This is what it's all about. Skidmore has not missed the pocket this game. For the win. And he's there! He's got it!
My goodness. Skidmore and his wife, and they know if he just keeps it in the center, he's going to win it. $15,000.
And he goes over to Harry Gold and says, what do I need? He says, 4 pins. 5 pins. 5 pins. He just wants to hit the hip in.
What a clutch double, Mike. And you know Steve Martin feels bad. He's bowled so well. His only open.
He bowled so well, bowled 250 this game. And Steve Martin, in good sportsmanship, holds his hand up to the crowd to quiet him down. And it's 7. That's just enough.
There's our winner. Just enough at 256 to 253. 253 to 256.